The scientist and broadcaster Professor Heinz Wolff, perhaps best known for presenting the BBC science programme The Great Egg Race, has died. He was 89. Richard Galpin looks back at his life.
Hello, and welcome to the murky depths of the Great Egg Race.
Relishing his role as the eccentric scientist, Heinz Wolff became a television star in the 1970s and 80s.
In my book, you've already got full marks for eccentricity in having made a 5-foot bridge to bridge an 8-foot gap.
Yeah, that's right.
His programme, The Great Egg Race, testing the scientific and inventive skills of teams to solve a problem he had set them. Always the performer, he'd later show them how he had done it.
Now, this is the most critical point probably here.
He also knew how to make science fun for children. As Professor Ian Sutherland, a close friend and colleague at Brunel University, remembers only too well.
One time I remember him saying, kids, you shouldn't bite your nails because if you do, you may accidentally bite off your finger. And what he'd done, he'd stuck with super glue a Frankfurter sausage on his hand and he bit it off and they went, ah! You know, it was really amazing. He would really capture the imagination of children.
As a distinguished pioneering academic, Professor Wolff invented important medical devices, including a machine for counting patients' blood cells. And he was scientific director of the Juno programme, sending Helen Sharman, the first British astronaut into space, in 1991.
The technical innovations, the big programs like the Juno mission to space, those were important. But I think just everyday human interactions, giving people advice, enthusing them about science and technology, he felt those were really equally important, I think.
The man who arrived in Britain as a refugee from Nazi Germany at the start of World War II leaves an enduring scientific legacy.
Professor Heinz Wolff, who's died at the age of 89.